got stuff to say. Okay, cool.
I'm just
cool.
saying.
All right, cool. You say you got stuff to say. Are we good, sir? Are we ready? Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
man.
okay. We all ready? We all strapped? We all loaded,
I'm
locked in?
ready, man.
Ready? Yeah? Yeah?
We loaded.
All right, cool. All right. We back. Episode 28.
28, man.
Well, we're
28.
really
Who would
like
have thought we would
knocking
have got
them.
to 28?
I was
Who
watching
would've thought?
episode 1 the other day and I was
Yeah.
like, this is really crap. I was like, this is really poor.
Oh,
this
what?
is really poor.
Nah, don't do that to us, man. Don't
Sounds
do that
off.
to
It's not even in focus. Like,
But we bigger and better 27
we
episodes
got
later.
t-shirts and shit.
I mean,
though.
we grew quickly.
Goodness gracious.
grew,
I
man.
get one of those.
Well,
I
t-shirts.
believe you can.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bro,
I
this
believe
is
you can.
done. Like,
Yeah,
what do you
yeah,
mean?
yeah, we get
that's,
one,
that's
man.
not even a
This
question.
makes you official right here.
That's what I'm
Yes.
saying.
Makes you
partner.
official right here.
So,
What is this?
you know what it is. It's
I
Watch
mean-
It or Not.
TV
The greatest show in...
across the land.
Nah, not even, bro. Like,
Nah.
this has to be, like, intergalactic or
I mean, we don't
or
know what's
something.
out there, so
yeah, but
across the land.
I'm willing to bet ourselves that, like, this show will beat anything on Mars. Like,
oh wow, all right,
That's
cool.
big talk.
I mean, I'm
that's
with you.
big
I'm
part.
here with you.
Big part.
I'm talk with a capital R. Say no. Say no.
T-A-R-R-K. It's talk.
Say
Big
no.
talk.
Say nothing.
Right, before you start doing what you're doing, people, make sure that you like, subscribe,
Yes.
comment,
Yes.
all those things, and make sure you
All
hit
of
that bell, that notification thing,
Mhm.
because
By now, I am sure they know. But if you don't know,
yeah,
depending on what browser you look, everybody, you're new, so you might not know this.
Okay.
So depending on what browser you use,
Yeah.
whether it's like Safari or Chrome,
Mm-hmm.
like you see when you press the notification,
Mm.
it actually sounds different. So some sounds like the ting and some sounds to tung.
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's true.
well, I mean, show some enthusiasm.
I
You know,
swear.
you've just learned
Yeah,
something
yeah,
new,
yeah,
Morgan.
yeah.
I feel like she doesn't
Okay.
believe me. I feel like she don't
No,
believe me.
no,
But
No,
it's
I
cool.
believe you. I believe you.
No, it's the truth. It's the
Out
truth.
here giving like
Knowledge, dropping
To
gems.
ting and to tongue.
Thank you,
There we
thank
go.
you. That's what
Okay.
we're saying.
Look,
Exactly
see
what we're
it there?
saying.
The ting to tung.
So, as per usual, you got myself, Daniel Nero. I got
Mhm.
my co-host,
I go by the name of Zush, aka Guyver.
and today we've got a very special
A
guest.
very special guest.
Illustrious, like the last time I said it, but you know what it is now.
Why you fuck me up like that?
I'm
man?
just saying.
I'm just saying. I knew what it was.
Illustrious. Morgan Munroe.
Hey, hey. In the building.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Man.
Thank you.
And you did let us know that this is the first time you've ever appeared on a podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
First
lie.
ever
That kind of made us feel
time.
special.
Yeah,
Yeah, man, I'm excited to be here.
Yeah. Now, welcome. Well, this is it.
that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
It's like welcome to our place. This is
So-
watch it or not.
So what's been going on with you? What's happening? So obviously we know, well, I know
Yeah,
that you're a singer,
yeah.
a wicked singer,
Thank
Hey,
you.
wicked singer.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Wicked,
But the
wicked,
cameraman knows you're a wicked singer because he filmed you. I
Oh,
remember.
did you?
Yeah, he was
When?
there. So he's low key, Creative City.
Okay.
Yeah, he was low
yeah,
key.
Yeah, yeah,
He's
okay.
just behind the camera.
Just in the
Okay.
back.
He don't
Okay.
like,
Behind the
he likes to
curtains.
be Batman.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah.
don't want too many people knowing him. You know?
Okay.
Yeah.
just low.
I remember on that day when you came and did the sound check at the start.
Yeah.
And everyone was like, yeah, so everyone was doing their sound check. And then I remember you hit the sound check and everyone was like, yo, who's that? Well, and I was like, oh yeah, that's one of the singers. Like, oh, fuck, Jesus. She's good. I was
Yeah,
like,
man,
yeah,
yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, well, yeah, you get
Then
me.
you told
You
about the
don't-
little
I'm
rehearsal.
saying,
Hold on,
I'm
wait.
saying, Don't just bring nonsense on my team, you get me?
Yeah,
I see.
But
Yeah, me.
yeah, what you been up to? What's been going on?
I've just been, obviously everything opened back up now, so we can perform again. Which
Which is
I don't know
dope.
if you know, but obviously, like, I love performing. Before lockdown, I was performing all the time. So now I'm just glad to be back out. I had my headline show, which was sick.
Oh,
Wicked.
sick.
Yeah, I've got
Well-
more shows booked up, so I'm excited to just be back out there doing that. In the meantime, as well, got my next project,
Okay.
which I'm starting to do visuals for. So hopefully that should be start coming out by the end of the year, which I'm very excited about.
Lovely.
Sweet,
Yeah.
sweet. Looking
So
forward
yeah, I've
to
just
that.
been like more doing the shows now, starting to do that, but then more behind the scenes, getting everything ready to release.
Okay,
Okay,
wicked.
nice.
So
Was you
Yeah.
working on the project throughout like lockdown?
I was actually working on it before lockdown,
Okay.
and then finishing it during lockdown, and then coming out of lockdown, I just got given like funding and stuff. I won some competitions and whatever. So now I'm using that to do the visuals and stuff.
Sick.
Been slowly, obviously, like we've all been fucked up. through
Yeah.
COVID, so
We've all been kind of
just
locked down.
Yeah,
literally.
but-
So yeah, no, that sounds good. That
So I
sounds
wanted
good.
to so obviously I wanted to touch on a few things. So I noticed with you when you was in when we was in lockdown, I saw you everywhere. Like you was on show after show after
man.
show after show. So
Yeah.
like how would you say that's helped?
Do you know what? Like COVID in the beginning, the lockdown thing helped me a lot for maybe not necessarily in progressing musically because we couldn't do anything, but it helped me in terms of like my social media. Obviously, everyone says as an artist or creative or whatever, like social media is your CV now.
Yeah,
So
literally.
all I was doing was just working on that because it gave me all the time in the world just to focus on music and be creative. And like I was just banging out the socials. Obviously, like where I can't perform, I'm not getting as much money. So I was thinking, I'm going on this Insta Live and I'm winning this money and I'm winning this competition. I was just like, guys, I put on my Instagram, and if you see any competitions, tell me, I'm getting in on them.
Yeah.
Everyone was just sending me
Oh,
like
that's dope.
anything
That's
and
a sick
everything.
idea. That's
I was
actually sick.
I was on live like every day at one point.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was sick.
Yeah,
I
that's
had
a sick
fun though.
idea.
It was like a new experience because before lockdown, I've never performed on an Insta Live where it's literally just your face. Like I feel like it's actually helped my performance a little bit.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
Yeah, because it's just a completely new experience.
Okay.
You know, one thing I realized about live during COVID as well is you were able to pick up a nice little following. Like a lot of people were obviously didn't have much to do, so had to jump on live. So
Everyone.
it was a good time to be on live.
Yeah,
So
it's a blessing and a curse though, because it's like on one hand, everyone's on social media, so there's more opportunity to get noticed, but then there's also, you have to do a lot more to sustain it because everyone's on it so much that it's even faster than it usually is. You know what I mean?
That's true. That's
so
true.
yeah.
So we I've been scoping you and I see you at the GRM Daily GRM. So how did that how did they get in contact with you for that? Because
They actually didn't. I was someone's +1.
Oh, okay.
So I knew a few people that was going and I got a +1.
Okay.
It was good because even though I wasn't invited myself, I knew people there and I met even more people there. And even just having my face there to just, you know what I mean, be in that sort of
I look like a vibe.
environment. It was a vibe.
It looked like a vibe.
It was sick.
Because apparently they was emailing out invites, but our one's got lost. You remember you told us
because
that
we've been having real troubles with
the
that
emails.
Remember
That's
with the competition?
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. So
Totally
they said we got. So that's why you didn't see us there.
No worries, no
yeah,
worries.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
always
That's-
next year, brother.
Yeah,
Always
but
next
you
year.
know it is. We told
Always.
Posty and them man there. It's
bougie
like
and just not wanting to come, you know, there's
no,
Yeah, I mean,
You know.
humble.
you get me, bro. Posty and them man know. Like, we would have been there if we would have got that.
Yeah,
invite, you know what it
but,
is.
you know.
Yeah. So also clothing line. No.
I did some merch tees.
Oh, merch. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
I see them. Yeah, with your
Just
face
merch.
and Morgan Munroe on the tops. Yeah.
It was just for I launched them at my headline show.
Okay.
And then now I've just got a few like selling them, whatever. And then I'm gonna do more. I like doing merch tees and stuff like that. So I'm gonna do more in the winter, like jumpers and stuff. Eventually, I will have a clothing line. That's one of the goals. But I feel like I want to conquer the music first and then do that after.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. You got a show soon, right? September.
Yes.
Yes.
In the Jazz Cafe.
Oh, we all
nice.
love the Jazz Cafe.
Yeah,
Been there
obviously,
for a while.
I've been wanting to perform at the Jazz Cafe. Like, it's actually been a goal of mine. I wanted to be headlining. That will soon come. But for now, I'm a support act. It's going to be a good night, even just to be on that stage. I'm like really, really excited.
What day is that?
The 26th. Is it 26th? The 26th of September.
And why is that important? Why is that day important?
Because it's also your man day.
Oh, wow. Them man days. I didn't even know that, right? Thanks for the reminder.
You ain't serious, man. I'm saying, man. Morgan's by people. You over there
Oh,
just
man.
disrespected. But yeah, anyway, okay, Zush. What we reviewing today?
All right. So today, people, we have Calm with Horses.
Most people know to stay on the right side of the Devers family. I'm what you meet if you ever find yourself on the wrong side.
We also have Hit and Run.
Yeah.
If you have to move to New York,
It's just an audition. I probably won't even get the job. There'll be tons of dancers auditioning.
you'll get it. You're amazing.
Bring some people from New York? Of course.
And last but not least, we have the Jungle Cruise.
Yeah.
So what are you doing out here?
There is a legend in the jungles of the Amazon of a tree that heals all. It could change the world, but if it gets into the wrong hands, it could awaken a great evil.
So, okay, which one should we start with?
I say Calm with Horses.
Calm with Horses. Okay, cool.
Calm with Horses.
So something I didn't tell you, Morgan.
Okay.
He purposely didn't.
Yeah, I purposely didn't, and I don't do it with anyone.
Okay.
Okay. What we do on this show is that we read out the synopsis of the show. Yeah?
Okay.
We just read it out and we like to get the guests to read it.
Okay.
Yeah? That's all right, right?
Okay, yeah.
However, we like to get the guests to read it in the theme of the show, the theme of the film. Now, that film, what would you say, was like a drama or something?
Yeah.
However,
Yeah.
it's kind of Irish.
Oh, and
Yeah.
And someone seems to have a half decent Irish face that she's been showing off there, yeah?
I'm
So-
good with accents.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah. See, I like that confidence.
That's big talk.
Innit? With a capital R.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Okay.
you good? You got good eyes?
All right. Just this little bit here, yeah?
Just that little bit there.
Okay.
Just so the people know,
Okay.
like, sell it to them.
Yeah, they want to know what
They
this
want to
movie's
know,
about.
right, what's this all about?
All right, cool.
And you was
So-
like,
Okay. Douglas Armstrong has become the feared enforcer for the drug-dealing Devers family, whilst also trying to be a good father. Torn between two families, Arm's loyalties are tested when he is asked to kill for the first time.
No,
That was actually hard in the accent.
that was good. No, that was,
listen,
that
if I
was
had to
solid.
do that, it would have
That
been-
was solid. I'm not even going to embarrass anyone
it
with
would have
my
been a
Irish
myth.
accent.
It would have
No,
been a
that was
myth.
good.
I'll
That was
try my
good.
best.
No, that was
No,
good.
okay.
That was good. That was good.
Okay, straight into this one. Well, I mean, you went in. What did you think?
What did you
of
think
this
of
Do you
this
know,
one?
I didn't know. Okay, so I watch a lot of Netflix. I'm not going to lie. I feel like I've seen everything that there is worth seeing on Netflix. I didn't see this film ever before. I've never come across it. So when I first got into it, I was thinking, is this going to be shit?
Mhm.
And as it went on, I was actually pleasantly surprised. I thought it was a really good film. I really liked it.
Yeah, it was, as you say that, like I had to type in pretty much the
Oh,
whole
is it?
title to
Yeah.
find this.
It's
Like,
weird.
This wasn't nowhere in a top 10, a trending,
Yeah.
because you watched it. Like
Yeah.
it was nowhere for me.
I think it's strange because obviously I think you know that I watch like different stuff. So
Yeah.
that's why I get stuff like
But did
the
this
dig.
pop up for you?
Yeah, it popped up. That's how I
Them
see it.
Nomadland boys.
They know
I had to go searching.
Yeah, literally, yeah, because
because
Don't
my
pop up
film
for-
palette
whatever,
is
man.
a little bit more
Is that-
diverse.
is that a bit
yeah,
dry?
my thing comes. I
Dry.
get different recommendations.
All right,
yeah?
all right, cool.
So this popped up on my thing, yeah, and I was like, Calm with Horses. Yeah, and I was like, okay, watching it, I read the synopsis. I was like, all right, and it looked kind of gritty. It had that kind of
Yeah.
Yeah, it had
British,
that feel.
British
it
film
had,
for
you know what it had? It had a short film look.
Yeah.
yeah, I would
real
agree with
short
that.
film.
Yeah,
Like the way it was directed as
Yeah.
well.
yeah,
Like,
Yeah.
you could see it wasn't a high budget film. It
No,
was
not
like
at all,
none
not at
of the, no one like
Not at
was
all.
like super.
Well,
huge.
I think the main
Yeah.
actor, as we were talking about it being Irish, I don't even think he's Irish.
Yeah, because
The
weren't
main-
he in Peaky Blinders and he didn't have an
Yeah,
Irish
that's what I'm
accent?
thinking. Yeah, I think he's. When I did read up on him a little bit, and I think he's like English born but American. He lives in America or something like that. You hear me? But he's not Irish. So, and his accent was
really
a bit.
good, I think.
yeah.
It was. I kept forgetting. Well, you know what? Who am I to say it was a good and bad Irish accent? But for me, it was going. It was good and bad.
He didn't look out of place.
Yeah, yeah.
with his
Yeah.
accent. Yeah. And he was in Peaky Blinders. You're right. Yeah. So this popped up for me. And I like this type of English film 4 type of vibe is what I'm about. I kind of do try to look for them and watch them and stuff. And I would totally agree with you. I didn't know what to expect.
Yeah.
So, which is always a good thing, in my opinion.
Very.
It's always good when you don't know whether or not it's
Yeah.
good. No one's told you anything about it. I like when I get to get those movies. As it was going on, I was like, yeah, man, this is good. And the main actor, Cosmo Jarvis, I think he nailed that guy.
Oh, 100%.
He nailed it because there was a bit in the club. There was a bit in the club
Yeah.
when he saw his ex with her new man, which is a big up
Not too much.
Anthony Welsh there, because we saw you in that one. So it was him, the wife, well, his ex, and Anthony Welsh. And even me, when he was talking and looking at him, I was like, oh, you're gonna get battered, bro.
Bro, I
I was like, you're gonna get battered, bro.
I was thinking this guy's
Bro,
gonna start
I was
fighting
like,
any second now.
How are you just here? Like, because you're just kind of random, like just.
No, you can say it. Like you're just black in this whole white, in this super white,
in this any just out there rural country. It's like, how did you get here? But then he explained.
Yeah.
And it was like, okay, I get it, made sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, that scene, I thought he was a goner.
I thought he was a goner. I was watching and I was like,
yeah.
But he was a gunner.
I was like, you in trouble, brother. But he left him. And that scene really hit me.
But it was all about the emotion in his face that he nailed.
And you know what? You could see the kind of turmoil he was going with. Because really and truly, you could see he wanted to eat his face off.
100%.
But he could tell that his girlfriend liked it. The boy liked the horses, that. He had something to do. Like it was all going through it. But he really did nail that character.
Because as you say that, I think a lot more of his just natural state was where the acting was. Like his look on his face, like the way his mouth was, like he got the character that he was supposed to portray like really well.
And to be fair, even I don't think anyone acted poor in this, to be honest. I think everyone nailed what they was going for, to be honest. The co-star with him as well, Barry Keoghan, I think his name
is. That the kid?
The kid, the one I
think he's actually Irish. I think he's one of the only people that was actually Irish in the film. Yeah.
He was good as well. I liked him in it as well.
You know what? All right, this is a random one. I don't even know how to word it. But how do they get kids so young to play a part like that? Or is the kid like that?
I don't think the kid was like that, because how can you do it in them the specific times when you're supposed?
That's what I'm thinking. What I mean? All right, so how do they get a kid to play a part like that young, to play a part like that?
Yeah, to even understand how to play a part that well.
And like even with the, like even if you told him just to scream, it's like even with the emotion that he's doing it with, like that really kind of caught me off guard. I was like, right, how do they get like kids to play?
Because if we're being honest, that bit where they're at the fairground, he's slapping him, telling him to shut up. If that was really a kid that was like that, you couldn't do that. Do you know what I mean?
It's true.
So he was obviously an actor, but like for a kid to understand how to do that at that young age.
That was different.
Right
that caught me off guard.
It was because that bit at the fair was like, oh, bro, man.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. Like,
and you know you could see where it was going as well.
I was like,
you could see where,
I
thought like he was gonna like hit him.
I thought he was gonna go worse, but But do you know what?
What did you think of the storyline though?
I was just about to say it was simple because there wasn't much. Again, I know I say it a lot, but there wasn't much going on. Like there wasn't much.
That
happening.
was the short film.
I mean, it was over the course of like a week or two. The whole film.
Yeah.
And most of it was in one day.
It didn't.
Was that the last day?
From when he got found out about not killing the guy.
Yeah.
The whole rest of that film was the one day of him trying to get away.
Okay. That was after. Yeah.
I thought like the whole without giving too much away, the whole chase, like near the end and that, I thought it was a bit much for what it was. But then I kind of understood it more to do with where they were.
Yeah, because not much places to go.
No, not even that. It's like I don't want to shit on it, but it's like there wasn't much to live for. You know what I'm saying? This was excitement. This was what you live for, to be that guy. So it's like, I gotta make sure it's super amped up because I'm that guy here in this little town. You hear me? So it's
you saying what happened wasn't warranted for
the way man was hunting man down. Like
it was kind of nuts.
It was like, rare, bro. It's like, sorry, like
my bad, innit? Like my bad, innit? Let's move on.
Yeah. But I get why they wanted him. You get me? So without giving too much. But it was a good film.
I thought it was a good film.
Like you two, I was pleasantly surprised.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know what to
I really liked it.
expect from
And
this.
even like the ending and stuff, I thought like, again, his acting was really, really good at the end part.
Yeah.
Like, I really liked it.
I was a bit vexed about the whole him not taking and giving. I was like, really, bro?
But this is what I have a problem with, because that made me think like in the film he's getting called a halfwit and all this type of stuff, and obviously we know that he's not all the way there.
Yeah.
But his way of thinking throughout the film, when he's being put in these certain situations and he's having to think how to get out, was very rational, to the point, like even more rational than the average person.
No, it's true. It's true.
So he really wasn't actually like a halfwit.
And you realise a lot of his bad decisions was because he was literally being forced.
Exactly. He was being forced into like pressured.
Yeah.
Like,
But I think what they alluded to in the show was that he was actually normal before
The whole ordeal. And he
before,
kinda, yeah.
and so he probably has a lot of that still there in his brain, so he knows.
You're right.
But all right, cool. So let's get into it. How we do this is it's either a watch it or a not. So
Okay.
would you recommend someone to watch it, or would you not recommend someone
I
to
would
watch it?
definitely recommend someone to watch
So
it. Yeah,
it's a watch it from
it's a
me.
watch it.
It's definitely a watch it from me.
So watch it from me.
Woo, just
Look
like to
at
say that.
right?
Just-
You would have I would have never expected from like picking the film and
Yeah.
the name of it. But look at you, calm
just
before
like I'll just like to
Unanimous
say
decision and that. Starting off the show nice and easy.
I would just like to say that that this was my pick. Next one, should we go? So we got Jungle Cruise and Hit and Run. Should we hit up Hit and Run?
Yeah.
I think
Yeah, Hit and Run.
Hit and Run. Brand new series.
You got Israeli accent in you?
Do I
Oh
look
my
like
gosh.
I have an Israeli accent in me?
Oh,
Why we gotta do the Israeli accent anyway? It's like
because it's action then.
no,
Because I ain't heard you do a synopsis in time, like with some sort of like action or
what are you
anything.
talking about? Yeah, I have.
What did you do? When's the last one you did?
I can't remember. We do so much. Well, we're like 28 episodes
Okay,
in.
but
bro.
I'll tell you, my last one was last week.
It wasn't mine.
No, you didn't do anything. You literally just read it in your normal accent.
Must have been the week before then. innit? No, wait. You know what, man? Why you on my case? Like, what's all this about?
I'm just saying,
Like,
here,
what's
you
all
can take this
again?
one.
We a team or not?
Yeah.
A happily married man's life is turned upside down when his wife is killed in a mysterious hit and run accident in Tel Aviv.
That was good.
My guy,
Yeah.
So-
my guy.
So I bet now you're thinking like, why is he even like this? Like,
Yeah.
why was you on his case like that?
My
He looks
guy.
like he does job.
Oh
Yeah.
my
You see
god,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
but
Yeah,
But
he
this is
did
what I
the
have to
same.
deal with.
My
and it's
guy.
just, it's
That
a
was
mad one,
good.
but
That
it's
was
cool.
good.
Let's move.
Hit and Run. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know anyone in this apart from Sana Lathan, I think her name is. She was in
Yeah, Love and Basketball.
Love and Basketball.
Napoli Ever After.
I don't know.
I didn't know
about that
anyone
one.
in this. to be fair.
So do you say Sana or Sanaya? Because
Oh, bro, I have no idea.
and I don't know what it is.
Yeah,
but,
I don't know. So this one is on Netflix, 9-part series.
This baffled me. Can I just say it baffled me?
Why?
Because I didn't know where the production is. I don't know if it's American or if it was filmed in Israel.
yeah.
Was some of it dubbed? Obviously, some of it wasn't because
That,
some was
that
American.
was that was a bit
like,
weird.
I was
Like,
confused.
that was a bit weird because I watch things with subtitles regardless
Yeah.
if it's got English or whatever. I rub
Yeah.
it, but it was strange to hear English, see English, hear Israeli, see English. Like it was like
Yeah,
it was.
because then at one point, obviously the Israeli part is being spoken in English, in the way I was watching it anyway, and then the woman is saying, English please, speak in English. I'm thinking he is
He's
speaking in
speaking in
English,
English.
and then I'm realising, oh,
It's-
in the actual thing he's not.
Oh, you watched it dubbed.
Yeah.
So when they were speaking Israeli, you heard English.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, yeah, same.
Well, I was watching it in.
Oh, so when they were speaking Israeli, it was actually in Israeli.
Oh, and you
Yeah.
were subtitling
Oh, is it?
Yeah. It was in
okay.
Israeli.
And then
but
when they were speaking English, that's more confusing.
it was no.
bro.
I won't lie. This was confusing.
I couldn't do
It was
that, bro.
confusing for me
I
because
could not. You
I-
watched
I-
all 9 episodes like that.
yeah, I'm either used
You
to
are
it
weirdo,
being
bro.
Israeli. I mean, being foreign or being English. So if it's
Yeah.
foreign, I see the English
That must have
subtitles.
jumped in and so what
Yeah, you
happens
having to
when
switch.
he was talking to Sanaya? Was it just was he talking Israeli and she was talking American?
No. When he was in Israel or when he was speaking,
Okay,
it was Israeli. But when he was speaking to her, it was English.
Okay.
So, but it was.
That's
But he would be speaking. Especially there was one part where he was speaking to his friend. Then he was speaking to her. Then he's speaking to his friend. Like that bit was just
Yeah.
like, it was like,
yeah,
raw.
that's wild. I don't know how
But
you
yeah.
did that for 9 episodes. All right, so yeah, that totally threw me off. Yeah, I didn't know who else was in this neither.
No, I
other
didn't
than
know.
one of the CIA agents. The
Oh,
top
do you know
one.
what? Sorry, I
I've
knew the
seen
dad.
him
I knew
before.
the dad, obviously. I knew the dad.
Oh, well, yeah, dad.
sorry.
Yeah,
Because he's
yeah,
in
yeah.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah,
Guardians of
and
the
he's in
Galaxy.
something else.
I
I've
didn't
seen him
recognise
about.
him.
He's in a few things.
Yeah, I've seen
Greg
him about.
Henry, I think his name is. Greg Henry.
Okay, I don't know his name.
He was in like Guardians. He's been in a few things. And you know what? It's kind of weird when you see those things happen. Because so obviously I think he was in the first episode or something, but he just had a bit part on the phone. But when I saw him, because I knew I had seen him before, I was like, he's gonna have a bigger role. He's gonna have a
Okay, I
bigger
didn't
role
even
in this
clock that.
because
I didn't know
that.
because I don't know anyone, but I know you. So I won't lie, I'll start off with this one. I was bored of this.
Oh, is it?
I got bored.
Okay.
I'm not gonna
Fast.
lie, yeah.
It was like pain. Every single episode of this felt like a movie to me. that's how long the episode.
Yeah,
but when I
they
checked
were long
it was like,
episodes.
bro, some were 45 minutes.
Yeah, it was 45 to 50 minutes, I think.
Yeah.
That's not a long episode.
It's
Like,
not, but no, it's not.
It was
actually.
dragging a little bit. For me personally, like even from the beginning, obviously I was trying to focus because I needed to watch it for this purpose, but I was just in and out of it. Like it was on and I was just catching bits for me to be able to understand what was going on, but I weren't really watching it like that.
Yeah.
And for the first part where they're all trying to, where she like whatever happens and then they're trying to figure out who she was, blah, blah, blah. That was a bit interesting because it was like mystery, whatever. But as soon as they found out and then the rest of the half of it, I was just like, this is just boring.
I was so bored, and I was exactly like you. I'll be like, I think I would be on my phone, on my laptop, this, that, then I'll look up and I'll be like, oh, okay, what's going on here? Oh, that person's that person, this, that. Okay, cool. I'll go back to it. I think this could have been wrapped up in like 3 episodes.
Yeah, it was much longer than it needed to be.
It's kind of mad still, cuz.
Well, you said you loved it.
Whoa, why you gotta jump in the ocean like that, bro?
All right, what did you?
I didn't say I
give
loved
us
it.
your
I never.
review. All right, what did you think?
I thought it was all right still. Like, and I kind of thought it was a bit dry in the beginning and it picked up. Like, I thought it kind of...
No, I would say
I thought it was picking... Like, I thought every episode, I was like, oh, I want to see what happens next.
Really?
Like, I felt like it kept ending on like a cliffhanger where it was like, oh...
It definitely did.
It was
but
hanging
that
on the
was...
cliffhanger, but it was to the point where like every episode was the same thing, just a different action. Like they get in the same race with the next person and then they find something and then they go on another race with another person and they find something and then it just kept happening.
And do you know what I don't like?
But there was...
do you know what I don't like about certain things? Like you can end on a cliffhanger, yeah, but I don't even know how to explain what I'm about to say. I'm hoping this explains it, but their cliffhangers were always like that kind of cliffhanger. It was never just like a normal like, oh, okay, wow, I need to watch that. But it was like,
but that's what made me want to watch the next one. It was like they were leaving. I was like, ooh,
it was like, bro, like,
I was like,
and do you know what? Yeah, one thing I say about this might be one of the most unrealistic shows I've watched in a long time. I'm just like, bro, who is this guy? Like, who are you?
But they said who he was though.
No, but that's not enough. Like you need to be Superman or something for what's really going on. Like this guy was this. I don't know who this guy was.
He wasn't that good though because he kept getting caught.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was like it was realistic to what he was.
It was realistic to him
getting away with,
but it wasn't realistic to what he was getting away with, really, because it's just.
Shall I tell you one thing that really teed me off, and I need to say this without giving away a good part of it, but from what you find, from when you find out who the wife and what that all is about, I'm like...
Dead the thing. Like, what you still...
But I'm like, the actual incident was your fault. Does that make sense?
Towards the end when he finds that out,
No. I mean, her fault. Like, when I was watching it, when the incident happened, I was like...
Oh,
like,
shit, accident.
Like, that was your fault. You weren't looking at you.
Yeah.
You had your back turned. Walking back.
And for who she was supposed to be as well, you think she would be more
She had her back to her walking backwards.
What she was actually doing at that time, you feel like a little bit more cautious.
The whole, it was deliberate. I was like, no, it wasn't. If you were looking on the road,
you would have been able to. Off you go, Carl.
Bro, that proper pissed me off because when I actually found out, I was like, oh, so it wasn't an accident.
Yeah.
You get me? So that kind of like...
So it weren't really a hit and run.
I was... It
was just.
I'm gonna say that after I watched it, I went back on Netflix like a couple of days later, and I saw it was at number 2 on the top.
Yeah, it was
10
high. It was high.
I thought it was all right,
and I'm thinking how because I didn't think it was that good to be at top 2.
It wasn't that good. You know what? For me, the acting let it down. The acting was poor.
Yeah.
There was parts,
but I feel like that's down because of this whole like what kind of production was it?
Do you know what? Yeah, the only acting I thought was poor was the main guy. I think everyone around him wasn't too bad, but he was like I didn't know. Like, are you giving me sad? Are you giving me? All
I can see is his face was just like this the whole time,
and his lips kept for everything, whether he's sad, angry, like it just.
Yeah.
Like,
At some point in every episode, they had a zoom of his face.
Yeah. Just smoldering. Just like, raw, bro.
That
like,
Chris Rock look in Spiral,
yeah, that Spiral look, yeah. It was just like, nah, and I won't lie, this really bored me. Like, but do you know what is a bit disappointing is that this had a lot of potential. It had a lot of potential because the story weren't
I
rubbish.
didn't think it was that bad. I didn't, like, other than his acting.
What good points was there for you then? What good points was there for you?
I thought, like, the endings were good. Like, I thought it ended really well.
The endings to me
I
felt
thought they were
like
intriguing.
desperate to get to let's do another one. That's what it felt like to me.
You know what? It's not all right. It's hard to find a good point. I'll be honest. However, it wasn't bad. Like I wanted to watch another episode until it got to like I thought the ending dragged. Don't get it twisted. I agree, it dragged. They could have summed this up a lot quicker. It did drag. And it was a bit odd that it was just 9 episodes and there is going to be a part 2. Let's be real.
9 episodes is a weird number.
That's what I'm saying.
Strange
but there's going to be a part
number.
2.
Well, yeah, definitely. Well, hopefully not because Jupiter's Legacy was supposed to have
so you looking at it like that?
Nah, it wasn't that bad.
Yeah,
it wasn't that bad. But I'm saying Jupiter's Legacy.
Give the people an honest opinion.
No, but I'm saying Jupiter's Legacy was supposed to have a part 2 and it didn't.
Yeah, but we really know why that didn't. You hear me? This has potential. Like, they could pick it up.
I don't know. Me personally, I was just trying to get through it.
Me as well. I was just like, I wish I never picked this, to be honest. And I'm just so upset that I have to keep watching this to review this on the show.
Oh wow,
that's how bad it was.
I'm not gonna lie, I watched half of it, and then you messaged me saying, "Oh, have you watched it yet?" And you actually reminded me, "Oh, I need to go and finish watching this. I forgot all about it."
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is that. But that sums it up for me.
Yeah.
Like I'm saying, that sums it up.
I completely forgot about it.
What? Nah, you know what? I gotta disagree, man. So
all
should
right,
we get
cool.
into
Well,
it?
all right, let's get into it. For me, well, what's it for you? So we can get 2 after you. Yeah.
Right, you don't sound like you already got your answer. I don't like that whole premeditated feeling. You hear me? Think about it for a minute while I say mine. So people them. This one's a watch it from me, it's all right, it's not too. Like we said, it's a bit confusing with like the accents and the whole language barriers and where did they film it? Were you filming it in Israel? Is it Israeli production or is it American production? So it's a bit confusing. But other than that, it's all right. You hear me? So it's a watch it from me. You don't have time to think about.
Yeah, I've thought about my one. I'm quite confident with my answer. It's a not from me.
Really?
This is did that surprise you?
I mean,
you didn't see that coming?
I didn't see that coming.
Cool. This was boring for me. The acting from the main guy was not believable. This whole show wasn't believable to me. And if I didn't have to review this show, I wouldn't have finished it, to be honest. If I didn't have to review it on this show, I wouldn't have finished it.
I am 100% in agreement. No, with Daniel. It's a not for me. I would not recommend to watch it. Not at all. It was boring. It dragged.
Maybe it's that couch kind of thing.
No, but you even agree it dragged.
It dragged a little.
Yeah, so join us in the dragging cause.
No, I'm not.
You're saying it was all right, but you can't even find a good point about
because
it.
it was like average. It was like a C.
So it's average now.
Look, it was.
You're trying to give the people good content to watch.
It's all right to watch though. Like I wasn't bored. I wasn't bored.
We're supposed to be
good to the people, right?
I'm being honest. I wasn't bored. I would watch this. Like it was cool. Like I'm gonna watch part 2.
Don't waste your
time. I'm gonna
time.
watch part 2.
Gonna have to watch part 2. It's not that you're watching it. You're gonna
it's my job. It's my job.
You're gonna have to watch it.
I'm gonna watch it, man. I'm gonna watch
All right.
So
into the final one.
Big blockbuster.
The big blockbuster Jungle Cruise. Disney Jungle Cruise, The Rock, Emily Blunt, and also I can't remember his name, but I had the guy from Breaking Bad. However, he looks double the size he was in Breaking Bad.
All in the face, bro.
Have you seen Breaking Bad?
No.
Okay, cool.
All in the face.
But the main bad guy, the German bad guy, he was in Breaking Bad, but he was like half the size he was.
Okay.
It's also got an English actor in it, the one with the boats.
Jack.
Jack.
He's a comedian.
Yeah, he's a Whitehall. Jack Whitehall.
I was thinking of him. Yeah, Jack Whitehall. I was thinking about the other guy that the oldish guy that owned all the boats and that in the beginning.
Yeah. I can't remember his name,
but Jack Whitehall, man, clap.
Yeah,
definitely. That's a big move.
British.
Yeah, that's a big move. Yeah, because we salute the British.
Yeah,
man. Even the Jack Whitehall. I like Jack Whitehall.
I think it's alright.
It's funny,
It's
man.
cool. Synopsis. Is this me?
This is all you. So
what are we saying?
American, maybe?
and
I
like,
ain't really
alright,
got-
no, I think like tour guide, like, because obviously,
Yes.
yeah. So like, you're taking us on the tour experience.
Yeah,
sort of
we're
thing.
on the boat.
Yeah, like the jungle.
You're
and the
pointing out the
trees.
attractions.
You had this ready.
Yeah. no, this is all a freestyle.
There's a freestyle.
Yeah.
That's that rap. That's that rap about you, innit?
Anybody for top up? Anybody?
Yeah, I'm ready
love
for
a
a top
top
up.
up.
Got it. Based on Disneyland's theme park ride, where a small riverboat takes a group of travelers through a jungle filled with dangerous animals and reptiles, but with a supernatural element.
That was very Disney.
It was like you, like you were proper animal.
Clap for me, bruv, man. No,
Whoa.
you know you want to clap.
Oh no, I'm not. Nah.
Just clap.
You got one.
No, I want you to clap.
Why do you want me to clap?
I want you to clap.
No,
I want you to give
I'm
me
gonna
my
be
just
honest.
news.
I don't think it was clap worthy, and I'm gonna say, shall I tell you
No,
why?
it was just as
No,
good
shall I
as
tell you-
yours.
Shall I tell you before you said Disney? Shall I tell you what you reminded me of?
Go on.
Have you not seen Total Recall?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you see the taxis. You see
Yeah.
when the person's driving it, that character, and he's like, "Welcome in the taxi." Boom, boom, boom. I mean, do you-
Yeah. I know
yeah,
what you're
that's
talking
what you sounded like to me.
about. So like a taxi guide, tour guide.
Well, it wasn't a tour guide. You sounded like, it just reminded
Yeah, it
me of
wasn't
him, like the way
really
you're
tour
moving.
guide vibes.
Yeah,
It
that's
was
what- all right.
animated Disney vibes.
It was.
So I'll
So-
give you. I'll give you. It's
All
cool.
right, but do you think it deserves a clap because it wasn't?
Yeah, I give it a clap. I
Two-
gave his a clap.
two
I would have
claps.
give yours a clap too. It was the same. There was no one better here. Okay, if anything, mine was the best because I did an accent.
Whoa.
I won't argue with that.
Come
I won't
on.
argue with that.
All right. Well, can I get a clap?
No,
So
Give
we're not.
him just one clap.
he did. Did you clap for me?
I did clap.
He
for
did
you.
clap. He gave you three claps.
I didn't have to. Do you know what? Fuck your clap because I didn't even have to. Oh, fuck your clap. I don't need. I don't need validation from you. Jungle Cruise, like we said, The Rock, Emily Blunt, Jack Whitehall, directed by Jaume Sarah.
Oh yeah, I didn't know. I've
You
never-
Okay.
ever heard of him?
No.
Ever heard of him before? He done Unknown with Liam Neeson, Orphan.
Orphan.
He done Orphan.
Yeah, Orphan.
Have you seen that film?
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
film's sick.
You reckon?
Orphan
Is that the one
with the
where-
twist, the thriller.
Yes.
with the
It's,
girl.
it's an old person at the end.
Bro, you didn't think that film was sick?
Not really.
Bro, I really like that film.
I
man.
was scared.
That film was sick,
Is it?
bro.
Yeah, I don't
House
like
of Wax?
scary movies.
He done all that.
He
Yeah.
did that too.
Oh, okay. Okay, so this is different for him then.
Well, I mean, most definitely. Yeah, but I mean,
this
he
is, like,
kind of had
totally
the
different to him.
kind of had the scary. Well, it didn't have the scary to
What?
be honest,
Where?
but he tried. But there was a little bit of kind of
No, there wasn't.
no.
Don't do that.
Cool. He
Yeah,
tried.
I love this film. You know,
Oh,
I
is it?
really liked it
Yeah.
from the get go.
From the get go.
Yeah, I like Disney films anyway. I like Emily Blunt. I love The Rock. Like for me, it was just good from start to finish.
I can see why you liked it though.
I can
Yeah.
see as
I
well.
can
This really had a from the start. So I'll be honest. This took me about 4 times to actually finish it.
Oh, is
Wow.
it?
I watched it the first time.
Well, all?
Huh?
All of it? The
No,
first
I
time?
watched the
Oh,
first
okay.
time 5 minutes in. And I was like, nah, like I'm
Not ready for this.
not ready. I'm not ready for this right
not
now.
in the right mind. Not,
Not
in the right
right
mind.
now. So then I started it again with my kids. I fell asleep. I think I tried
Daddy?
it. I think I tried it a third time, and I was just like, ugh. So then, but it was Tuesday. Was that yesterday? I was like, right, I have to.
No choice.
I have to get through this now. And I can't lie. The first half of this film for me was kind of boring. It was kind of like it was too like doing, like kind of like like I'm
It
expecting
was.
to see like
Bro.
birds flying
Yeah,
on someone's
and
head.
I didn't think
when
it
they
would
get
be,
hit.
but it was really
It
like
was really slapstick. I think they called
Yeah,
it. It was
it
really
was,
like
yeah.
it was like, hey, you, boom, oh, like kind of like it's like, oh my god. But halfway in between, I was like, oh, like I started watching it. I was like, kind of like not looking at my phone no more. I wasn't looking at my laptop. I was into it. I was like, okay. But it was a hard watch at the start, and it isn't the type of film I expected it because I had actually looked at reviews of this first, and it was like there was like 9s. Like it's just this was so good. Everyone that I had spoken to that had seen it were like, "Yo, Jungle Cruise is so good." So
Yeah.
I don't know what I expected, but this
But
wasn't.
do
what it
you
is.
like this sort of film though? Like, do you like this exactly? So that's why it was
Nah.
hard for you to get into. Me, this is my kind of shit because it's action, it's adventure. Obviously, it's Disney, so it's a bit more lighthearted, and but it's not too childish. Like that's exactly what I would expect from Disney. It was slapstick, like you said at the beginning. Like it was a bit predictable in terms of how it was going to happen.
Yeah,
but
things
as
are-
it progressed, it did get more like
Yeah, that, I would say
unpredictable,
when it got progressed, I'd say that around halfway, I think it kind of improved for me. But
Yeah.
on a whole, yeah.
So it took me two goes. I think I watched this on a Sunday, like a Sunday afternoon, which I would recommend this film to watch if you're gonna watch it. It's
Sunday
that kind
afternoon,
of film.
yeah.
But I only got through like half of it, like an hour in or something like that. And same, like the first hour, I was like, this is a bit naff, isn't it? A bit corny. You know what? It was like
corny. That's the word. Corny.
It was. You know what though? It had a lot of the Rock sense of humor in it.
Yeah.
Like, you know, his little Instagram type of humor, which made me think. Now you show me who the director was in the films he's done. The Rock had a lot of influence in this.
Yeah.
Like you could tell, and obviously who the Rock is.
It must be hard to tell the Rock no. To be honest,
Yeah, like,
but no, I want to do it like this. Okay,
exactly. So it had a lot of influence, but then I watched the second part Monday or Tuesday, so I was getting down to I gotta watch this. But yeah, it picked up. It was a bit more, I guess. No, it was the same. It was the same. I think I got it a bit more. So the second time, when I went into the second half, I knew what I was going into.
But I think
I was in that frame of mind.
I think the second half was less slapsticky though.
Well, then, from what you're saying, it probably
I think it was
that.
less slapsticky.
I thought maybe it was because I went in with that mind frame. I'm like, I know what I'm expecting. Let's get on with it. Yeah. And it was like, oh no, this is all right. It's a good family adventure film. Yeah. That's why I knew I got why you like it, because it is a good family adventure film. It's that new age. I think what threw me off is because when I saw Jungle Cruise, for whatever stupid reason, I just thought spin-off from Jumanji.
That's exactly the same thing I thought. And it had The Rock in as well, and he's been in that.
And the way it looked, I just thought spin-off. So I think I was looking for something more that direction.
Yeah.
So that's why I was a bit more thrown off, and it was like really like.
I got strangely, I got like a bit like Tarzan and Jane from this as well. Like bits when they was like swinging and when they was together. I was like, this is a bit like.
I didn't think like. Well, I'm guessing most people will have seen this by now, but I was really haps like more than 3/4 of the way in, because I was like, oh, they managed to make this whole thing without making it a love story.
When I saw that as well, I was like, oh, really?
I knew from the beginning.
Really?
I bet you did, Disney fan.
Yeah. Because Disney always do it. That's Disney,
I
innit?
was just like,
Disney.
oh, come on.
Who
Like,
am I to
really?
think they were going to change?
Yeah.
But they left it. And I was like, right, they actually got through this whole film and it.
But that's why,
for
for me, the whole thing of them it being a love story at the end, like, it was a bit, there wasn't enough for them to be like that at the end.
But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's how you know that was just Disney doing Disney
there
shit.
Was no,
because you didn't have to do that.
Yeah.
There was no like build up. Like in my opinion, that whole love part of it just come out of nowhere.
Exactly.
It was just
like they could have just ended up being good friends and it would have been the same.
Yeah, that's what I would have thought. Like good friends, they just been on adventures together. They almost died.
I tell you, Disney will always tick the boxes they need to tick.
Yeah.
They will always, without fail.
Yeah, y'all got a kiss in there? No, well,
right at the end,
you better put a kiss in there, otherwise they say in there.
No, literally, and that's why I didn't really like it. The ending, I was like, oh man, you almost made it, man. Yeah, almost made it.
What did you think of the story?
Friends. It developed because like in the first half where you realize my man's just a scammer, and then you don't realize that, but then you realize who he really is. It's like it developed. I was like, okay, to get to the way you got to. I'll let all that little bit slide because it had a reason and had meaning. So the storyline actually wasn't that bad.
What about you? What did you think of the story?
From me, I feel like maybe at the beginning is why I was invested in watching it, is because I really like the whole like female empowerment thing where the brother Jack is having to like do the speech for her because women aren't allowed to have a role and whatever, and then she's just going on her own business and doing it anyway. I like that because it's like, Disney's got like messages in their films and shit, which is like I loved. So probably that's why I started watching, and then I seen that she was like letting all the animals go and stuff, so she was a bit more complex and like actually wanting to like do something rather than just go on a nice little adventure. So I really like that part. Then I don't know, I feel like once it got to all of the I don't know how it ended up being an army going after her and stuff like that. Like, and then he just said, oh yeah, by the way, I'm like 400 years old. I was like, oh, they're just cool with that. Like there wasn't even no reaction.
Yeah, it was.
Do you know what I mean? It just, as it progressed, it was a bit, Like the storyline wasn't
that
that
was the
great.
fantasy kind
This
of.
is what I'm saying. That's what with that part, I actually thought that part was kind of cool. I was like, oh shit! Like, and when they went back and they showed the whole story, I'm like, oh, what is that how we got here? Then it kind of like, even my man with long hair, and I was like, oh shit, you really do look Spanish. Like, you really do look Spanish.
What was he?
Francisco or
Yeah,
something?
Francisco something.
I thought, yeah, but I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
And you know what? I'll be honest, I didn't even know that my man was doing the speech because she was a woman. And
You know what? I
that.
only got that towards the end, where he gives the speech at the end. I was like, oh, I get the beginning bit now and what you was doing and blah, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't get that at first. I got that with the second speech.
Yeah, okay, cool.
There was a lot of I know why there was a lot of English actors in it though, because of the premise of the film and the whole jungle cruise and I feel like Americans kind of put that whole discovery kind of accent to like the whole English like and that's how it kind of felt as to why, because I think even one of the ladies from the tribe.
Oh snap! She's from Queen of the South, you know.
Yeah,
she's from Queen of the South.
Oh, she is.
I forgot to
Is
mention
she English though?
No.
Nah,
she sounded it.
She's Spanish, ain't she?
Yeah, she's one of them.
She sounded like she had an English
Colombian
accent.
or something.
Yeah, she's one of them Hispanic
She
countries.
was. I didn't even clock that. That's a pretty different part for her.
Yeah, I'd see that.
I knew I recognised her
because
from
when
something.
she popped out, when her face popped out, and I was like, I know you. It's funny because we did her. She was Queen of the South, and the other lady was in Suicide Squad. The other lady from Queen of the South, the one that she's like her enemy.
No way.
Yeah,
what, the new Suicide Squad or the old one?
Girl.
Yeah, the main girl. She's in Suicide Squad.
Is she?
She's the woman in charge of the ones that got killed. So you know when all them
shit,
man,
yeah.
Have you seen Suicide Squad?
The first one, not the new one.
No, the new one. She's in the new one. So there's she's in that.
Yes.
Yeah.
I need to watch that as well.
I mean,
I think like spotting people in shows might have to be my thing. Do you know that? I think it might have to be like.
I mean, if you want beg and reach, yeah.
Jesus. All right, cool. So let's do it. Let's let Morgan, you go first. Is it a watch it or not?
It's a watch it for me.
Watch
that
it.
was confident.
That was
confident.
chest. It's a watch it. What about you?
It's a watch it for me, man. It's a watch it. It's just good family fun, new age, 2021 kind of family adventure. I don't know what to compare it to, but it will go out there. This is gonna make its rounds for like Christmas. You're gonna see this one make its rounds.
It could be like a nice little Christmas film, to be honest. Could watch it.
Yeah, ITV Christmas film.
Kind of gives me like a little
6
bit of
PM.
like Peter Pan vibes, but the real one, not the cartoon one.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Yeah. This is
for me. I'm gonna go watch it as well. I'm gonna go watch it.
Even
It's
though
a
it
good
took you 4
family
times.
film. Like, it's a good
Even though you
family
fell
film.
asleep with your
Good
family.
afternoon.
Innit?
Yeah, the first half is a bit. To be fair, if you know what you're going into,
then
it's not that bad.
Yeah.
But it's definitely not what I expected.
Yeah.
That's why. And also, a few people that had said to me that it's really good are not the type of people that I would associate with slapsticks films, if you know what I'm saying. So a few of the people that I had spoken to that had said that this was like a 9 or whatever, I was like,
a 9.
That's what it was, a 9.
I know you
Like,
said
and
you read a 9, but
it's-
people saying this.
Sorry, yeah. So when I had read a 9 on like, and I'd seen Rotten Tomatoes, etc., I was like, yeah, cool. But it wasn't what I expected. But yeah, I say it was a watch it, definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, man.
So is that free watch it? Who said no? No, we said knots for hit and run.
Yeah.
Well,
well, I mean,
You could watch it to every single
free
one.
watches from me, baby. Done now.
Okay, so that takes us to the end of the show.
Hey, and so we've come.
Hold on, can we have a this? Do you know that song?
Yeah, but I'm not in a singy mood right now.
No. Do you know the words?
So we've come to the end of the road.
See, it's come.
What did I say?
Go. And so we go or some. You said some shit that wasn't the right words.
All right, cool.
But I've been saying.
All right, cool.
Oh, so
Can
we come.
Can we move on, bro? Like, why? Are you
You're the one
I
who tried to
mean,
drag it back.
you are the one who pointed it
Thank
out.
you.
No, I just wanted to know. I just wanted to know. I just wanted to know.
Anytime you want to represent this couch, let me know, car. I can see how flagrant that couch gets sometimes.
So we've come to the end of the show.
The way you said show.
Sure. Come to the end of the show. Thank you so much, Morgan, for coming down.
Thank you for having
big up
me.
yourself.
100%. Yeah. Like
26th of September.
Yep, that's her
all
show.
right,
That's
remember,
her
we
show.
gotta be there. That's why I'm saying.
And
that's my birthday.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah, his
Okay,
birthday
cool,
is my show, Jazz Cafe. Links in bio, Instagram.
Yep, 100%. Yeah, so thank you so much for coming down. Definitely want you back.
Yeah.
I'll come back, but next time, please don't waste my time making me watch a nine episode series of boring.
Well, you know who picked it, so next time.
Yeah. Next time I'll come on when it's your picks.
My picks are a bit juicy.
You're lucky you didn't come last week. You're lucky you didn't come last week.
You know what? Why are we going back in time? Like, I don't understand.
Just do better. Just do better.
My picks are normally juicy.
Cool.
Okay,
cool. Run.
Yeah.
I laugh on my lapel. Laugh on my lapel.
So remember, people, make sure you like, subscribe, comment,
all of that good stuff.
We got a lot coming for you as well. We've got a lot of like things to do. And
man, we're gonna get busy. We got some events,
we got events, bingo, movie bingo, man, cinema club, watch club, etc., etc. Nice. We got a lot coming, but once we sort out all the details, we'll definitely get it back to you.
We'll let you know.
But this has been Watch It or Not
TV.
I'm Daniel Nero.
I go by the name of Zush, aka Guyver,
and that's another one.
Hey.